And now, pre-recorded from Blake's basement, here is Kevurt!
Hey, we got a great show for you guys tonight. We got Cuz and we got Blake Saponsic talking about their new movie and our musical guest, B-Pap. But first, we got a little thing going on here. Recently in the news, you heard about this? A third grader was asked what Newton's first law of motion was. You hear about this? The third grader said, well, an object in motion will stay in motion, and an object at rest will stay in bed until their mom calls to wake them up. Alright, so I was at a hotel with my buddy the other night, and it was a business trip. And this photon walks in, the bellhop walks up to him and says, hey bud, you need help carrying your luggages up to your room? The photon says, no, I'm traveling light. So we were hanging out the other day, and I was with my friend who's a quantum physicist, and he was trying to fight this other quantum physicist, so I was holding him back. He screamed, let me at him! Alright guys, great show for you tonight. We're about to get down to it, but first we're going to head off to a commercial break. Thank you. We'll be back with our guests.
Hi, my name's Chad Sainer, and I'm eating ketchup Pop-Tart today.
Chad Sander was a man with one dream in mind, to combine the delicious power of Heinz Original Ketchup and new S'mores Pop-Tarts. This flavor-busting feat was so boldly attempted that we thought it deserved its own commercial to commemorate such a man. Chad now challenges all to try the mouth-watering goodness you get when you combine Heinz Original Ketchup with new S'mores Pop-Tarts. Now go! Cry to your mothers, text them and make sure they pick up this meal of champions so you too could become more like the average people in your community. Heinz, the original ketchup, and Pop-Tart, the poppiest of tart foods.
Hey, welcome back. I'm here with my two guests, Cuz and Blake, talking about the new action thriller Father's Day. We're going to start off with Cuz. Cuz, I know this is your second movie and you're used to starring in romantic thrillers. Could you tell us what it's like to go into an action thriller kind of difference?
Well, first, mostly, it definitely took a lot of time in front of the mirror. I had to grow a beard. You know, this is about a year through growing it. And I think that it really helped to propel my image throughout this movie and help give me the confidence that I needed to play such a strong character.
Right. Let's go over to Blake. Blake, I know this is the first movie you've directed. What was it like to be behind the camera instead of in front of it?
Well, it was a big change for me. I've been in a few movies myself. Before I took this job as the director of this film, I knew it was going to be a big challenge for me because of all the star power that was on the set, and to actually bring everyone together as a unit that works together. It all ended up working out. So
For real talk.
And Cuz, back to you. Quick question. I've been thinking about this for a while. You really like getting into your characters. I know you like to really become your characters. What did you do for this role to really become your character?
Well, I had to hit the gym. I really wanted to go for that chiseled body. As most of you know, I was at one point 300 pounds. So I really wanted to get myself into shape for this movie and make sure that I could satisfy the needs of every moviegoer who wants to see a big chiseled body up there on that screen. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Blake, I know you started in the movie industry having a lemonade stand in the middle of Times Square, and you got picked up by Steven Spielberg actually at a really young age. Going back to your roots, thinking about that, how did that play a role in this movie?
Well, being from a small town, in Omaha, Nebraska, it was a big change for me. It was something that really just changed my life, for the rest of my life, really. being picked up, by Steven, it was something I could never forget. Him taking me under his wing and really shaped me into the man I am today. So
For real. I love Steven. He's a great guy.
Now, I'm aware that you guys brought in a movie trailer for us. Is that true?
That's correct.
So why don't we play that? Why don't we give it a show?
For sure. Let's do it.
I told you, we'll execute on Father's Day.
All right, bye, Mom.
I'll find you, Father. No matter what it takes.
Eat this! Oh no, not a lemonade!
I know you're the only one that can help me with this. In order to save my father, we must defeat my father.
That was incredible. That was.
Thank you.
I was hooked on phonics as a kid, and I could never write something that incredible. Wasn't it you who wrote that, Blake?
Yes, for the most part, it was me that came up with the scripts. I had a few other, guys help me out with the script.
Did you have Cuz in mind the entire time?
Yes, I did. I knew that the character that I wanted, he fulfilled the role completely, and I knew, he was my guy from day one.
Yeah,
so.
you knew you wanted Cuz in the
Yes,
movie.
yes, sir.
Good. All right. Well, that's all we have for these guys. We're gonna cut to a commercial real quick.
Round 2. Extreme Sour Warhead, lemon juice.
What are we gonna do?
That commercial was brought to you by this commercial.
Round 3. Soggy bread.
All right, Dan, so not many people know what you do on the show. You're the voice at the beginning.
Yeah, I'm actually the guy that does the voices
Right,
at the beginning,
yeah, you're the guy
introducing
that
you.
says my name and everything. So recently there's this new thing going around called the Saltine Challenge. Have you heard about this?
No, I haven't heard about this.
Well, essentially, kids take saltines and they shove them in their mouth and they try to eat them in a set amount of time.
Sounds very stupid.
It's very stupid. So, actually, we have a viewer video. Let's take a look at that.
Hi, my name is Chad Sander, and I'm going to try to eat 5 saltine crackers before this book copy of Cheaper by the Dozen hits the floor.
Alright, are we good?
So we're finally here with our musical guest, B. Pap. Brandon, so tell me a little bit about your upcoming album that you're going to be performing live tonight.
You know, it's just, going back to my roots. I came out with some stuff that I wasn't really feeling it after a while because I've started feeling more mainstream. That's not who I am as a person or as an artist. So I just kind of went back to the stuff that I like, stuff that I used to do, and I'm hoping to take it to another level with this.
Right. And I know we're going to play it here tonight, and your album's called Not Legal for Radio and Not Legal for TV.
Correct. Yeah.
Where did that inspiration come from?
Because the things I do, not legal.
Right. We know that with your mix up with the law.
Yeah, you'll hear my name in the news every once in a while.
That's
so
right.
And it all started back, in my hometown. I'd always, the cops knew me by my first name.
Did
so,
they?
Oh, man, we have some good
These are
stories.
things you did not know until now, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of people.
So, yeah, it's just who I am as a person. So,
all right, well, hey, we're going to go to commercial, but stay tuned, because when we come back, B. Pap's going to perform live.
Final round. This is apple vinegar and mandarin oranges.
Chad Center is a gentleman with average taste buds just like you, which is why you should never doubt his award-winning blends of food. We decided to let Chad try Dole's new mandarin orange fruit chalice along with generic apple cider vinegar. He couldn't get enough of it, and neither can you. Try Dole's new mandarin orange fruit chalice and toss in some generic apple cider vinegar too. You won't regret it.
Yo, me and my mother, and then we come up on you, and then you don't really want to know what happens, cause, yeah, and that's how the story goes. Everywhere I go, you know that I gotta, yeah, that is how we do. So I'm out, Pap, and I am true.